Yo, what's going on, guys? Your boy Shadow, Kid the Full Shadow Collector. Welcome to another Disney related video on my channel. So, it's been a while since I updated you guys on what's going on with Shop Disney online stores. So, as of now, Belle is only on the US store. It is very weird that they went back to this method of releasing these characters or these dolls at different times for each online store. For the longest time, for like 4 or 5 months, they've been the same release date, but now they're completely different. So on the US store, she's been out for like a week or more by now, but for the UK store, she is yet to come out, and she won't come out until October, as it so turns out, because the UK Instagram posted this and says she's coming October 4th at 8 a.m. So I don't know why they went back to this. I'm assuming they had some production issues in the UK workshops or whatever. I'm assuming that's why it is different from the US release, which is very weird in my opinion, but who knows why this is. But that is what it is, and we still have no information whatsoever on these three. So I don't know if the release date for the UK store affects the timeline for these, or maybe that's why they pushed it. Because when the US store eventually gets Briaros, they'll have Belle. I'm assuming that could be a possibility as to why they did it. Because as of right now, the only online store that's been advertising these is the US one. So it's as of right now, it is kind of presumed that these are US exclusives. I really hope that isn't, because that's kind of like a huge dick-ass move if they truly are US online store exclusives. We shall see, though. I was hoping that we would have information on these three by now, but we do not. So, I have no idea when these are coming out. I'm presuming we're still doing the monthly thing, but at this point, I have no idea. In other news, this doll did come out on both the UK and the US store. It's pretty much a Star Wars doll. I'm pretty sure it's like 12 inches or 14 inches, special edition, something like that. It's not very tall, but it is a special edition, so it's only here for pretty much until supplies last, which I guess depends on how popular this doll is. May sell out quickly, it may not, but it is on the UK and the US store, so if you wanna, by all means. I'm not going to get it simply because I'm not a huge Star Wars fanatic by any means. So to me, this is kind of like inconsequential and, whatever. But, she is active and alive on the online stores. So, yeah. That's pretty much all I got in terms of the online stores. As of right now, I am starting to post on my TikTok more, so I'll put a link in down the description below for that. But yeah, if you could check them out, that'd be cool. I've been doing a lot of those. I've been pretty much just updating my Instagram, really. I've been posting a lot more on it, trying to pretty much increase this. This used to be at 390 like literally 5 days ago, and now I have 428. So we are building, we are growing. I am posting more on my stories, so if you want to follow me over there, go ahead. The other thing I want to get to is this. So for the eBay listing shit, this right here is pretty much a list of how many have been sold thus far and how low they went for. So Giselle, the true D23 exclusive, the lowest she sold for was 600 USD, and this was pretty much right on the day of the expo of her release. That's pretty much when this pricing was, because now finding her less than 800 or 900, it's kind of like nearly impossible. So whoever bought her for this pricing, good on you, because I don't expect Giselle to lower whatsoever, because there is no general release version of her. Jasmine, right now the current lowest listing is 384, and 200 of those were sold on eBay. So taking into account that these are a limited edition of 1,000, except for Megan Hercules, which we'll get to. So Merida, only 145 sold on eBay. The lowest was 324, which makes sense. Merida is kind of like the least popular of the group, unfortunately, but hey, it works for me because then I could get it at a lower price. Snow White, 235 sold. These are like rough estimates too. These aren't exact numbers because people like to list like pins and like old D23 exclusives as the same thing. So these are like rough numbers here. But the lowest she went for is 550. As of right now, she's like in the 700s, 800s in the aftermarket sales. And then Megan Hercules, there's no surprise to me. I only found 4 that were actually sold for 800. The reason for this is because they were a limited edition of 500. So the odds of them being sold is pretty low, especially since the scalpers have them listed so high up. So this is not a shock to me whatsoever. But yeah, that's pretty much all I got for you guys. Hopefully y'all enjoyed. I'll try to make more videos. I did watch Moana recently. I actually got around to seeing that for the first time. I kind of been pushing that off because I'm not really a fan of The Rock, but I actually got around to watching it last night. I loved it. I'll probably do a video on that, like a movie review. I might actually do that for like the anime movies, like my own review of the movies essentially and what I thought of the stories and whatnot. So you guys let me know if you're interested in that type of content down below. But that's all I got for you guys. Hopefully you all enjoyed. If you did, be sure to hit that thumbs up. Be sure to hit that sub button down below if you're new out here. And thank you all for watching. I'll see y'all next time.